Hello everyone. So I have a Dollar Tree haul for you, but I have some sad news for you guys who are my regular viewers. I had gone through Michael's a few weeks back and I was on the search for the giant lanterns. You know, the big giant glass lanterns. They're like 4 feet tall and then they sit on a wooden box, so they're like, you know, a pretty good height. They're, I would say, you know, maybe 4.5 feet tall once everything is put together. So I was actually working this morning at my computer and it was completely silent. I don't usually have any music when I'm playing. If you're studying or if you're working, do you normally have music? I'm one of those people who I zone out. I never have music. The only time I will occasionally turn music on is when I'm crafting. Anyways, I hear a big bang. It was so beautiful. Like, it was sunny outside and everything, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like, it was glass. You could just hear that it was a disaster, and it was outside on the outside. So I immediately knew. I'm like, one of my lanterns has fallen over. So I kind of go running down and I go look out the window. All that work and I only got 3 lanterns because that's all that there was available. I even called the Greater Toronto area, that's where I live. Well, not where I live locally, but where I could even travel to, because family and stuff, that I would be willing to drive out there and pick them up. They were all sold out, nowhere to be found. So I was super lucky to have gotten a hold of only 3 in my local area. They're all shattered, like all the glass broke. Now, is it my fault? Absolutely. Did I talk about it? Absolutely. I talked about it with my husband. The thing I said, well, once the winter would kind of come, I would bring them to my side porch because it's more sheltered there than the front. It was such a beautiful sunny day. The wind today picked up out of, like, now it's calm. It was just like those few minutes, a big gust of wind. And I mean, like, it was a windstorm. I went outside and everything was like, it was pushing me, and I couldn't even like bring the lanterns over to the garage area because I had to clean up all the glass. Anyways, I'm rambling, but to say I'm a little bit disappointed is an understatement. I'm actually quite disappointed because I saved money for those and everything. I was like, okay, once they go on sale. And if you guys knew, I had actually eyed them at the beginning of like spring, summer, and I kept an eye on them, and I'm like, if they go on sale. Anyways, well, what I might do is pull out whatever glass pieces, like a couple panels stayed intact. I might just leave those, or I might pull them out because they're like hinged in the inside with the sticky, like a sticky adhesive tape, almost like our crafting pop tape, but a much more durable one or stronger one. I might just unhinge everything and use those lanterns without glass. I would hate for my dog to step on any little pieces of glass out there, or a child or anything, or sometimes me. I run out barefoot all the time. When we have company coming over and there's kids going in and out of cars, I run out there barefoot. I don't know how many times I do that along the front steps. So I'm so disappointed. Anyways, my rant is over, and I will share, of course. You've come to see a Dollar Tree haul. Now the weather is like kind of weird. It's like gloomy and getting, I don't know, maybe it looks like snow clouds, but it's not cold outside. It's, you know, pretty warm. I told you guys in some of my walkthroughs, I was not going to buy wrapping paper because I bought a ton of wrapping paper at a local grocery store after the season was over, after Christmas. And I got tons of wrapping paper that will last me probably an entire lifetime. Then Stacy comes on from Stacy's, I think, Craft Corner. I can never remember your channel. I apologize. I will link you down below. And she says, oh, buy the wrapping paper. You only live once. And it's just wrapping paper. And she's right. So anyways, I will explain to you exactly what's going on with the wrapping paper. This wrapping paper will go with my gingerbread themed hot cocoa bar area. And if you haven't seen, I kind of put little sneak peeks of it into my videos. So I couldn't pass it up because I have to like somehow cut some of this off and use it into the little area. I then bought this wrapping paper because a few have heard me talk a little bit about the Grinch themed party for the kids here. I don't want to talk too much about it in case some of them tune in, but there's this wrapping paper here which will go kind of with that Grinch theme, and then this one here says Ho, but I was hoping even to turn it into like Whoville or something. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, maybe I can add a W in a few places just on the front face of the presents so that it will. And then I got the peppermint one. And this is foiled. This is also Hallmark Expressions, and they're not as, oh, it has cutting lines inside. It's 15 square feet. It's not as, and this one's foiled too, so that's 15 square feet as well. And these ones here are 30 square feet. So you're getting half the quantity, but it's because it's foiled, and it's also Hallmark. Then there's the Voila print. I apologize. So I've never had, well, I haven't had it in a long time, a few years since they set up the emergency alert to the cell phones. But while I was filming, I was disconnected because the Ontario emergency alert system came on. It was not a notification for an Amber Alert or anything. It was just a test, but it completely disconnected all of my electronic. So here I am again talking because I don't know how long that was up on the screen for until I realized. So this one here is Hallmark Expressions, and it's 30 square feet. This one is Voila, it's 30 square feet. And then these two are Hallmark Expressions as well with the green tag, but they are foiled at only 15 square feet. So there is that. I look forward to sharing some of my little DIYs, my little Grinch DIYs with you. If you look forward to seeing those, let me know. They're not really DIYs, but you know what I mean, decorations. I got another foam cone because after going to Canadian Tire, I became completely obsessed with having to make these sequins, glittery foam cones. This one here is 9 centimeters or 9.5 inches in height. It's 9.5 inches tall. And then I have some smaller ones that I had picked up before. These ones are a little bit harder to come across, so I was happy to get another one. My haul is not too big today, so I'm gonna go through it here quickly. I got 2 more of these Merry Christmas. I was also planning to turn these into like Grinch themed decorations. And what I was thinking was I have another one that I want to still DIY to suit my decor, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna give it up to use in this one here. So basically what I was thinking was to turn them around to paint, because that's pretty easy to do, right? But I was gonna like stake them so that they would be one here, then like there would be a pole or a dowel, and I would turn this like into a peppermint, and then another dowel, and then another one. But I really wanted like a smaller one, a middle one, a medium one, and then a larger one on the bottom, so that it would kind of look like a tiered peppermint thingy. And taupe, I can't speak today. I just give up. I'll give up on that. Topiary, oh my gosh. Okay, so I wanted to stack a smaller one, a medium one, a large one in kind of like a little pot and make it look like a tiered type of peppermint patty decor. However, I'm not sure if I want to give up my third one, and these were the last 2 on the shelf, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do exactly, but I might transform that into something like Grinch decor. I got another little wine bottle because I just thought this is too cute to leave behind, and I know as I get closer to Christmas these sell out really fast. If you see them and you really like them, grab them. You can turn this into the little laundry, Santa's laundry, like a mantle decoration. My girlfriend did it. I'll put a little picture, and she said she's willing to share it with you guys. And if you want to follow her on Instagram, I'm going to link her down below as well. It's Erica. And she has the cutest laundry of Santa Claus's clothes hanging on her mantle. And when I saw this, I immediately thought, how can I make that? But she did buy hers at Michael's. So there's that. And then you can obviously use it as to put in with your wine bottles. They had some beautiful hand towels again out at Dollar Tree. This one here is gonna go in my son's room, but it has like, look at this finished trim. Very beautiful. It's really good quality, and this is the company, I guess, that's supplying it, Linen Corp Canada. So it's nice and big, and it's really nice, good quality. Looks like a nice, good quality cotton. It's 16 by 26 inches. I got that one, and I feel like, oh, I did, but they wrapped some stuff that's glass in it. I got this one for my daughter in pink. And it's almost like a blush pink, like the Kate Spade blanket that she has in her room. And it also has a nice finish there. And it's really nice. Now make sure when you're picking them out, some of them have like a little bit of a pull. and other ones have lots of pulls, and I'm sure that's why they've made the towel, like the towels have gone to Dollar Tree. However, I mean, some of these, this one here that's gonna go in my son's room is in perfect condition. I picked up the little LED emergency candles. Bought 2 of them just because I have an idea for a little display. However, I have to get to doing that. And I think that will be more of after Christmas decor just to put out for me. And then I had to get this because I'm doing that whole gingerbread theme on my counter. I thought I would frame this and maybe put some pretty lights, like colorful lights to go with the gumdrop snowman that I have from Hallmark. By the way, I thrifted him and he's a Hallmark find. And they sell for like $126 on eBay if you're crazy enough to spend that kind of money. Secret message inside. I'm curious what the message is in here. Oh, enjoyed the sweets. Oh my gosh, it's like, and it's holographed or yeah, no, it's just shiny silver, but look how cute that is. Am I giving that to you guys upside down, or it's just gonna be the cutest? I didn't even check that at the store. When I just saw the print, I thought right away it had to go in my coffee bar area. However, I did grab one of those little packages of Christmas cards that had a cute gingerbread house on it. And I talked to you guys about it in a previous haul, and I thought, oh, now on the back there was like a little, I wish I brought it over here. There's a little truck, a little red truck on the back, and I thought, oh, now I have to find this little box of little red truck set. And then one of my viewers actually said, no, that each and every one of those prints is inside of that box. So I was so happy and excited that I immediately, when I got home from work, opened up the box, took a look, and there was like 2 cards of each in there. Super cute pack. I mean, you cannot beat it. It had the cutest things. And then I happened to find one more of these. It wasn't the most perfect condition, like I guess maybe fuzzy one. Like the other 2 that I bought there were a lot more furry, so I just got one more. You can use this furry part if you needed to. I mean, it gets a little expensive if you were to do it this way rather than buying a big roll, but if you just need to make one gnome and you wanted that little fuzzy beard, you can use that in as a gnome beard. But also super cute to customize. You can put, you know, decaled name on here to customize it, or even across here. It would be really cute for a gift or for your stocking at home for anybody. I got one of these as well. I caved and purchased him because I'm not really a Nutcracker person, but I have an idea for him, and I think he's cute. I mean, you can't beat the price either, because I saw some really expensive Nutcrackers out there as well when I've been out and shopping. Also grabbed one of these. I know how hard, I know how hard these have been to These are really hard to find. They sell out really quick when they get put out, but you can change this to take the plastic out and actually put some real stuff if you want, and a real little pine cone rather than the plastic one. I know a lot of you are customizing it as well. You can write you can write with the Cricut. You can write you can even use, or your silhouette, your cutting machine, or you can do some of the transfers that I've used on my channel. I've done some on the pillows, on material like this. I've done some with stencils, again, a decor that I have in my craft room right now. I've also shared with you how to use the freezer paper and do stencils that way, and the mug decal. You can use the shelf liner from Dollar Tree to make a stencil. So don't feel like you need a cutting machine. You can do things manually. It just takes a little bit more time and fussy cutting, but you can personalize this if you wanted to even write just 2019 or somebody's name or somebody's last name. Like if you wanted to gift this with a bottle of wine to a family, you can just write their last name and then they can hang it on their tree. There's so many things you can do with these. The same with this one here. You can do the same thing with these guys. They're beautiful. This is like a metal. It's just the little bell. Again, you can add a ribbon here to customize it and match your decor. Say, for example, you have burgundies or blues in your tree. You can then put that there. And then again, you can customize here, and you can use the little stickers from Dollar Tree. Even you can use Mod Podge to apply it a little bit extra. Or you can use your cutting machine or find stickers from Walmart and apply them on here and customize it. Use a little bit of Mod Podge with a brush and it won't go anywhere. But if you want, you can even use a shelf liner if there's like black shelf liner or red shelf liner or something different. Marble shelf liner from Dollar Tree. They always have awesome shelf liners that you can use. And then if you use just a little bit of Mod Podge on the back and adhere it to it, it won't come off. And no one's washing it. They're not putting it in a washing machine or anything. So it should last on the Christmas tree for years to come. It's a beautiful gift. You can put somebody's last name and name, I think I talked about. Fleece scarf. I bought this one here for Gretchen because I know she mentioned the color she really wanted. I had only found her the buffalo black and white, so finally found the navy blue, and I know she had said she liked the navy blue, and I haven't sent your package out yet, so I just keep collecting little things for you. So this is a really pretty long fleece scarf, but again, I've talked to you guys about just spreading this open. You can run it across your dining room table. You can use this to decorate your Christmas tree if you like to have plaids in there. You can take pieces of it and you can cut it up in strips and then just kind of like poke it in and out of your Christmas tree if that's what you'd like to do. If you have a little bit more rustic or primitive decor, there's so much you can do with this fabric. I made, last year I used the fabric to attach to a wreath, and then I even wrote welcome with glitter on it, but again I used the freezer paper and made my own stencil. I love it. I took it out of the box this year and I'm like, wow, this is Dollar Tree stuff. Like, you would never know it. Some of the things I've spent a lot of money on at other stores have not even held up the way that is. So I was super happy, and it's fun to make, right? I got this for my son because he's funny looking. So he's a little, it's called a Stress Man phone stand. Stress Man. My hair cleans your screen, my eyes pop out when you squeeze me, and my feet hold your phone. So basically the phone, and I did test it and it keeps it sturdy. So your phone goes here, this cleans the phone, and his eyeballs really do pop out. He's cute. So anyways, I got that for him, and hopefully he uses it because I'd rather him not hold his phone all the time if he's watching YouTube or whatever might be on there. And then I had, okay, so a few weeks back I bought the old school light bulb ones. Then I'm like, no, now I need this guy too. Let's test this one out. So again, his little light is on, and I have elf shoes that I bought at Dollarama last year for guides. So I'm not sure what I want to wear to guiding night, but this is, where's the button? I pulled the little tag out. Oh, geez, it's so camouflaged because it's red. So it flashes like that. Then it flashes like this, and it stays sturdy too. I actually like this flash. So that's super cute. I really think that they're just fun, and these will last, like, you can use them over and over. I can even put them on my Santa Claus, or I can use them in the house like to decorate areas. So these are just fun, and kids love things that light up. That's what I find. And you know what? They grow up so fast, so you have to enjoy it while it lasts. And then I got this Wet n Wild Shine. Did you guys see in my video like all the new Wet n Wild? Or I think I posted on Instagram. I did. All the Wet n Wild. Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that there was elf products out in Wet n Wild products that were all just put out. So I grabbed a little gold one. This one here wasn't hanging because it wasn't in the package, but these are really great if you're doing like little molds and stuff, and then you need to add almost like an enamel finish. The nail polish was perfect. I used the molds, the ice tray molds with the different seasonal patterns. You know how it comes with like a candy cane or the Halloween skulls and stuff like that. And then the kids, what we do is we put modeling clay inside and press it down and compact it, and we let it dry for 24, 48 hours, a whole week, whatever, until our next craft session. And then all of a sudden you just pop them out, and I put a line up of nail polish, glittery nail polish, sparkles, flats, mattes, oh, shiny, and then they just add all these little details and make the cutest little, I guess, like little molds, like little decorations. And if you want, you can even attach a little pin or a clasp, and then you can attach it to a backpack. So those are fun DIYs to do with kids. They really, and it it's good for their fine motor skills and for patience, and I find doing crafts like that are a lot of fun. And then they can also gift things if, say for example, they have like a little secret Santa that's from the heart. Rather than going out to buy something, they can add like little beads and all sorts of stuff, and then you have a cute little charm chunk or something to put on a backpack as a gift to your friend, or it's a little keepsake too, and it's sentimental almost. I caved and purchased these darn jars. I just, you know, I passed them up a few times, but then they just got me. The print on this one is so, it's like so cute that I have a DIY in mind, but this will not be a Christmas DIY. I think this is gonna have to be like a, I don't know, in the new year. When I have more time. I keep talking to you guys about DIYs. I do have a DIY that's coming up very soon on the channel, and I really look forward to sharing that with you. It's got to do with my gingerbread house. I told you guys I'd share with you how I set it up and staged it and everything. Oh, I also got this. I got the little elf set of flawless eyeshadow, and it's the tantalizing taupe line. I just got it for my daughter. I thought she's kind of been taking some of my makeup stuff and playing with it, and I'm completely for it. I never learned to apply makeup, and that's probably one of the biggest regrets I have of not being interested in makeup as a child. Maybe I was a little bit, but not enough, and I'm glad she takes a little bit of interest because it's important to know how to apply makeup. Like one day I hope to even take her to maybe like a little makeup lesson. I should take a makeup class too, because I put eyeshadow on sometimes. Like I don't have anything right now, but I'll put eyeshadow on, guys, and then I wash it all off because I don't know what it is, but I don't know how to apply eyeshadow. And I love all the different beautiful colors that you can get, these gorgeous palettes, and I have gorgeous palettes from Sephora, and I look at them and I'm like, oh, I see, like I'll see girls that have like this perfect eyeshadow mix on their eyes, and I'm just like, I wish I knew how to do that. I think it takes practice and time, but if I had started when I was younger, and I'm not talking about like wearing, you know, bright, vibrant colors. I'm just even talking about like a nice natural smoky. I have no idea what I'm doing. Or, you know, those little like eyeliner with wings. Not that I could do the wings, but I don't think it would suit my eyes. But you know when you do that and it looks just so elegant and pretty? No, I have no skill when it comes to that stuff. Are you, do you guys know how to apply makeup? Are you a makeup wearer or a no makeup person? Yeah, I'm good with a little bit of mascara, some lip gloss, and give me a little bit of like a tinted moisturizer and I'm good to go. But otherwise, I do try, but I look like a clown afterwards. Anyways, until next time, everyone, I hope you guys are all doing well. The weather as well is good your way, and that you enjoy Black Friday and Black Friday sales and all that stuff. But most importantly, that you hopefully have a nice quiet time or busy, chaotic time with friends and family for Thanksgiving, because I know my American friends are all celebrating Thanksgiving. For those in Canada, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.